everyone, this is Max from Unsubscribed Healthcare, and I wanted to go over how to use GPT in order to create a PDF from a form response. So what I've done is I've already gone over here and I've said, can you write a script that will create a PDF from Google Doc template after a Google form has been submitted? And this is the response that it came up with. And you can see that it walks you through create a Google form that writes responses to a Google Sheet. So to do that, it's really easy. Once you go to your responses, you'll click this button here and we'll say create a Google Sheet. So I've already done that to save some time. Using response data, you're going to do here. So convert doc to the PDF, save the PDF as a custom name in specific folder. So we're going to copy the code. So it's written the code for us. And then we come down here and says, please replace your folder ID and your template ID here. Okay, so let's come over. In order to get to the app script, you click on extensions, click on app script, and then we'll open up a new tab, and then you'll be able to paste the code there. So first things first, let's replace the folder ID here. Okay, so we're gonna save it into this folder that we have here. Folder ID is simply this after the backslash after folders. You have a bunch of numbers and letters, copy and paste that here, and then you will see on form submit going down, here's your Google Doc template here. So we're going to replace that. Here's the Google Doc template that I've created. Control C, paste it. Okay, so I don't think we need to replace anything else. If you come back here to chat GPT, it says you'll find the ID, and yep, so it tells you where they are as well. It also sets up an automatic trigger that will create it. Please remember blah 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 blah. Alright, so if we come back here and now we go to the app script and we click on save and we click run, the first time I did this, it did create a template. So you can see it's creating the Google Doc from the template with the name, then it's saving it as a PDF. But if we click on it, you can see that it didn't take any of the placeholders. I want the placeholders to be the intake form questions so that it's much easier for me to edit or anything else, or I know exactly which area this is being put in. Right, so I mean, like, if I want to know where the first name will be, I just put first name, and I know that it's the title of the question. So I then asked ChatGPT, can you change the placeholders to be the actual question being asked on the form? So we come over here, and you can see that it rewrote the code. So we're just going to copy and paste that. So you can see that it does a pretty good job, but it's not perfect. This wants you to keep the folder ID, so we're going to keep that and then replace everything else. Again, we need the Google Doc ID here, so we're going to place that there. Okay, and now we're going to save. And you can see that got rid of the automatic trigger response. Trigger responses are how you will create the PDF when the form is submitted. So right now it won't do that, but let's see if it does in fact create the PDF the way that we want it. So this is one that we created earlier. You can see now it's created a duplicate doc. Hopefully it fills in the information. So we'll click on this newest one. Perfect. So you can see it fills in the information that we wanted. So it's the name, last name, date of birth, patient ID, area being treated. So we can change the template around to patient name, and then we can come over here, put it like that, date of birth, patient ID, area being treated, or we can just do RX area. Alright, so we do that, and then we're going to run that again. Perfect. Come back here and you can see a third one has been created. And now we have patient name, max shipping, date of birth, patient ID, date of birth. Obviously the formatting is weird. I'm not sure how to change that, but RX area is complete now. You could add your logo to the top of it, insert image, and then you would be able to upload your own URL or your own image here. I don't know what I have. Of course, my logo is probably one of the first ones. Let's see. Here we go. Move that up front. Alright, and then we're going to run that one more time just to see if it puts in the logo into the PDF. Alright. Good, and we see the newest one has been created. 142, good. And now you can see the PDF has your logo, has all the patient information. Obviously you can add more questions if you wanted to, and then you'd be able to put that in using the same response that you have here with the little squiggly lines here, and put it in. But in order to do the function, we'll create the trigger. We're just going to copy that. We'll come back over here. We're going to create a new script. Name it trigger. Okay. Paste that. Save it. So what you can see, what this is going to do is that instead of manually putting in the trigger, it's just going to create the trigger for you. So we click run. Completed. Come back over here to trigger, and now you can see that all it did was create your own trigger. If you didn't want to do it that way, you'd be able to create your own trigger, I believe. Yep. It's underneath my head. So we're going to come here, click add trigger, on form submit. You would have it from spreadsheet. So when the spreadsheet is done, select event type, on form submit. Yep, so this is the function that we just created, right? So we want it to do on form submit because that will create the PDF. That was what we named it earlier. And then you click save. Already does that. But now you can see it is the exact same. Right, so I'm going to delete one of these because I don't want it to create two PDFs. But now when we come over here, I'm going to do Bob Smith 1/1/2023 B07132023, and he's coming in for his head. Click submit, and we're going to come back here, and it should be named Bob. There you go. You can see the document was created, and then it's going to be deleted, and Bob PDF will be there. And you can see Bob Smith, born January 1st, 2023, patient ID BS03. There you go, head. So that's how you can get ChatGPT to help you write some script. You can see it's a little bit clunky still, but as long as you know a little bit, you'll be able to have it write most of the script for you, and you just have to tailor it to your needs. So I hope this was helpful. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe to my channel down below. And as always, join our Facebook group for more great conversations on how to improve your documentation using Google Workspace.